The first and only generation of Calibra was put on the assembly line in 1989. The car became the successor to the Manta Coupe, produced from 1970 to 1988. Unlike the latter, Calibra received a front-wheel drive layout and a transverse engine. The most interesting thing for us is, of course, the body design, which was not only attractive, but also effective in terms of aerodynamics. The aerodynamic drag coefficient CX was 0.26, which was an absolute record for serial cars of that time. The coupe was built on the platform of the 1988 Opel Vectra A. The Vectra was later replaced in the model range by the Insignia, which was produced until 2022 and has not yet received a direct successor. We took it as a basis for our renderings, so the Calibra received a similar layout, body dimensions and wheelbase length. A feature of the front of the original Calibra can be considered narrow horizontal headlights with the same narrow radiator grille, which is reflected in our render, taking into account the modern style of the brand. Also preserved here are the original shape of the relatively narrow rear pillars, fairly massive lights and horizontal stamping on the sides, visually uniting the latter with the front optics. The Opel Calibra Coupe was equipped with several petrol engines with a capacity of 2 litre and 2.5 litres, and the most interesting is, of course, the flagship version of the Calibra 16 volts with a 16-valve petrol turbo engine 2 litre with a capacity of 204 horsepower. Other modifications had a capacity of 115 to 170 horsepower. In addition to the engine, this version also stands out for its mandatory all-wheel drive system and 6-speed manual transmission. According to the declared characteristics, such a car could accelerate to 100 km per hour in 6.8 seconds, and the maximum speed was 245 km per hour. Let's recall that last year we found out whether it was worth buying a used Opel Calibra. As for the company's modern new products, last month Opel presented the updated Mokka crossover.